It's good to have you again on Gist Nigeria from the BBC channels television. Here, we track stories on social media and dissect them. I am Wali Fakile. Let's start with our top story. Now, it has been 2 weeks since the Central Bank of Nigeria directed banks to pay out and to collect old 500 and 1,000 Naira notes from customers. Yet, crowds continue to overwhelm banking halls and ATM points as the Naira scarcity persists. The cashless options have proved very frustrating, with minute-by-minute cases of failed and declined online transactions commonplace. In this story, Gist Nigeria's Inabala examines Nigeria's readiness for a full cashless economy.
It's been weeks since the Central Bank of Nigeria extended the use of old Naira notes until December 31st, 2023, following a Supreme Court order. While the CBN's push for digital payments is meant to bring winds of change, there are unanswered questions about the old notes as they continue to remain elusive to many Nigerians.
Is the pension money that is nothing to talk about that they are giving me is what I wanted to collect that I'm not getting.
My money is in the bank and I'm supposed to be given on demand.
Mobile transfer, the money will hang. So now, as from now, I'm not more accepting any transfer anymore.
These frustrations highlight the issues at hand, prompting the question, is Nigeria fully prepared for a cashless economy? As the sun rises on Nigeria's commercial hub, Lagos, the bustling city is still standing proud, but many residents say the CBN's cashless policy drive is stifling businesses and counterproductive to their daily living. Accessing cash has been quite tasking since December 2022, a burden they've been forced to bear.
I'm a trader. They transfer money, and to collect the money, I cannot collect it.
The last 500 Naira was what I've just finished spending now. So I've just tried to cut what I'm doing according to the the amount of cash I have.
Banks are only allowing customers access specified amounts from their accounts. The wait is endless and the process painfully slow.
The DMBs have never done anything wrong. It is what they receive from the regulator that they always make available to customers. The regulation says you cannot take more than 20,000 Naira from the counter.
The situation is not any different in Abuja, the Nigerian capital. Business owners, both big and small, are feeling the pinch.
People were coming to eat, and they'll make transfer. A bottle of water for 100 Naira, they will make transfer. And some of these transfers they were making, we don't even receive some of the money.
Wanda zai zo ya saya ya ce babu cash. Kaga in babu cash tahiyan kasuwa a hankali.
Social media is awash with many Nigerians airing their grievances about failed network connections and undelivered mobile transactions, tagging their banks on different platforms.
As I'm telling you now, my 8,000 is on Friday. I have not seen it today. I went to bank, the money is not in my account.
Most of the times you do transfer, it shows fail and you later discover that they debited you.
I have somebody that I've walked away with my money, like 7,000 Naira.
In February, the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System reported a fall in the value of electronic utility payments by 44.86%, despite the Central Bank of Nigeria's Naira redesign policy aimed at growing cashless transactions.
I'm not sure anybody does 100% capacity. You probably look at how many people use online service at any point in time. Maybe 40% of your customers are online, and you're using hypothetical figures, and maybe you have capacity to another extra 20-25, but then all of a sudden you have 100%. Of course, it's going to have challenge on the infrastructure.
In 2012, Nigeria's central bank introduced the cashless policy to promote use of electronic payment systems and reduce the amount of physical cash in circulation. Since the introduction of the policy, technical glitches, a shortage of cash and limited access to electronic payments in some regions have been major obstacles. The Currency Operations Department of the CBN says between 2016 and 2020, The Apex Bank destroyed mutilated banknotes worth 4.1 trillion naira. The introduction of the cashless policy in Nigeria was a response to a changing financial landscape, but the path to this change appears difficult.
Again, politicians in Nigeria must not see this policy as a policy that is targeting them. They must see this policy as one that wants Nigeria to be at par with the rest of the world. So, to balance it, we need some level of money supply. Whether you are going to use old notes or new notes, it really does not matter. What is important is for the level of education in our economy, and I mean financial literacy and education in our economy, we need certain level. What central bank is doing right now is below it.
Fintech companies seem to be gaining popularity among many Nigerians due to their perceived seamless online transaction processes. What are they doing differently?
With cloud technology, your cloud provider just expands your capacity. And I think that's the advantage that both of them have used, so which gives them the ability to weather this period faster than the others have.
CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele has hinted that Nigerians would have to adapt to the new cashless regime.
Committee thus called on the other depository corporations, online payment platforms, and other stakeholders to ensure that the prevailing incidence of network failures is overcome in the immediate and short term.
With the talk about a cashless revolution, is Nigeria rushing headfirst towards an unknown future? Or is there a viable solution that can help navigate this transition?
We've all seen the notice that was put forward by the regulator, CBN, that almost all the money have been moved into the commercial banks. And even the banks were asked to work between Saturday and Sunday. That was the day before yesterday and yesterday. And in the next 1 week, things will ease out and Nigerians will get back to their normal lives.
If we are able to sustain it and rightly manage the accurate level of money supply, we may cascade this into the long run, where we are able to now monitor terrorism financing, where we are able to monitor kidnapping and how they are being paid. Those who are financing bandits in the country, we will know, because you will not be able to do some volume of transaction with cash.
The idea of a cashless society can be both exciting and daunting. It promises convenience, efficiency, and security, but also raises concerns about privacy, access, and the potential for exclusion. Experts say that while Nigeria seems to be treading the right path in pursuing a cashless society, the challenges being experienced by many Nigerians across the country must be decisively addressed for a successful transition. Zainab Bala, Just Nigeria.
Well, sorting out these issues will no doubt bring relief to many Nigerians. What's your Naira Scarcity story? Tweet us at Just Nigeria TV. We'd like to hear from you.